This video is to inform the public on how CSI and such programs are inaccurate. You ready for this? Yes, it's funny to us too. Very. Alright, let's roll.
The whole hand thing.
We need to run a friendly battery of tests, that's all. Mr. Cole.
Hey, that's a very expensive handcrafted carving instrument.
Con permiso, I'd just like to run a hemotrace on this.
I've done nothing wrong.
Good. Nathan, you have a gang history. Blood's human.
Do you see that little blue thing he was holding up? Does it test positive for human blood?
I don't think so.
Not at all.
How do you explain that?
How do I explain that? I think some things need to be explained to him. A presumptive test, when it's dealing with blood specifically, is used to determine whether it is probably blood or not just ketchup or something like that. In order to determine if it's actually blood, you'd have to do a confirmatory test, which is taken to the lab. And one presumptive test you can use is
Benzodine. Benzodine, when it comes in contact with blood, the chemical in it turns blue. But this does not tell you whether or not it is human blood or just animal blood.
in which the guy in CSI already determined that it was human blood. We have no idea how off a simple
Error.
presumptive test. Error. Big error, which probably the viewers aren't aware of. So give that a big X.
No.
Two other presumptive tests are
The luminal test. It's where you spray a dark room down and it shows substance of blood.
It could also be semen.
it can also be animal blood.
Who knows?
Another presumptive test is
The Carrie Mary.
what we meant to say was Castle-Mayer test.
This looks for hemoglobins in the blood, or the swab turns pink when you do it.
What blood doesn't have hemoglobins in it?
Cow does.
Horses do.
Monkeys. Well, this CSI guy, he determined that by swabbing the blood, he determined that it was human blood.
That's wrong. You need a confirmatory test. The method of choice today is the APA card, which they use the stain and put it on a test strip, and then it comes through a membrane, and if it actually is human blood, then it goes down into the test area. And in the test area, they capture the AG-AB complex, which is why it's called ABA. And if it has enough hemoglobin in it, then it would come out positive for human blood. And the band will show up on the test strip, and it will be pink.
Maybe some people need to educate these CSI guys when they make these videos.
I think so.
I agree. Yeah,
You agree?
maybe. I don't know. Maybe. What do
We
you
all
think?
Agreed.